I'm going to need my glasses for this. It worked! Yes! Well, hello me chooks, Matt here. So, this week we're talking about the amazing TV series that was Bewitched. And the first two series have just been released here on Blu-ray in Australia. Actually, anywhere in the world. I don't think it's been released anywhere in the world yet because I think people are waiting for a box set, a complete box set. But anyway, the first two series are out. Let's see. Oops. Give me a minute. Yep, there we go. And anyway, so yes, the effects were quite cheap even back then, but yeah, I mean, what do you expect? It's 1960s. And actually, I think this is like 1961. This series went for like 8-9 years. So it went for a long time. It was so super popular. It was one of the few American sitcoms that just seemed to continue and continue and continue. And by sitcom, I mean it actually was funny. It was actually a comedy, which we don't get nowadays, of course. And it revolved around a mortal man marrying a woman who just happened to be an immortal witch. And it's an interesting sort of story. It is, I believe, based on a movie. They sort of took it from a movie called Witch and Candle or something like that, book Witch and Candle, and so they've sort of taken the premise and put it into a TV series, and this first two series was in course in black and white, so, but, you know, like I said, pretty much in the early 1960s, like 61, 62, maybe up to 64, a lot of shows were produced still in black and white, so, you know, unless they were the BBC, then they were just doing it right all the way through to the 1970s. So, but yeah, this is the first two series. They have been taken from the original negatives, and like I've said, there's actually a US release coming. It keeps getting delayed, but for some reason, Vision Imprint have been able to start releasing these in individual box sets of 2 seasons, which I will get to again later. But yes, this is seasons 1 and 2, and I thought we'd do a bit of an unboxing, and I'll tell you about the special features as well. So it has a lovely box. I love these boxes. I love it when they put them on top. They put the titles and that on top because it is so much easier and stackable as well. So, alright, let's get this off. Let's have a look. I love the covers to these, by the way. Yes, I've had a sneak peek, and they're lovely. So, here we go. Here we go. That's from Series 1. That's Part 1, and it's Part 2 of Series 1. Isn't that lovely? I love the animated titles was actually, of course, from Hanna-Barbera, and they used to do a lot of commercials as well as actually producing really fantastic television. So yeah, but like I said, this is in colour. I don't know why they didn't go with the black and white, because of course the original titles were in black and white. So I don't know why they did that and they've gone with the blue. But anyway, that's just a designer's choice, obviously. And this is Series 2. Now, of course, the character of Darren, who married his witch wife, Samantha, had to have a foil, and his foil was always the mother-in-law. She was Indora, and she was a proper witch. And she didn't like men, she didn't like mortal men especially, and so that made it very hard for Darren to get along with his normal life. Darren for a job was an advertising executive, and I kind of like that. I like the fact that he had a normal everyday job, and so yeah, it's just been it's just it's just a kooky show, and it's like I said, it's run for nearly 8-9 seasons, so it did pretty well, and it must have been pretty well to last that long in America as well. So actually, I think Bewitched was like one of the longest running sitcoms before, you know, Cheers and all that other crap. Anyway, don't have a go at me, Cheers fans. All right, I never got into it. Sorry, it was a bit boring. Anyway, so this is Bewitched, the story information. Now, this is the book. It's all in black and white. Now, of course, story information is pretty much another word for episode guide. So this has a lot of the black and whites per episodes of the photos of the episodes, and the actual negatives on these, I've seen these, are just amazing. They are really well done. I'd say they're on par with the Avengers ones as well. They've done a really, really nice job at this. Whoever did the original transfers for these. But yeah, that's all of it. But yeah, they had a lot of guest stars and stuff like that, and of course, Elizabeth Montgomery had dual roles similar to I Dream of Jeannie. She had an evil twin sister, and you know, played by Elizabeth Montgomery, of course. She was the star of the show. I don't know if you know this, but her and Dick York, the original Darren, because he was replaced later on in the series, they hated each other. Well, he actually loved her and she wanted him gone, pretty much. So yeah, I found that very interesting side note. The extras on this, by the way, are amazing. They've come with a real exclusive extras, and it comes with the option to view the episodes in original black and white in high definition or the colorized standard definition. New 3 audio commentaries by Bewitched historian Herbie J. Pilato, Chris York, son of Dick York, and film and television historian Robert S. Ray. On the pilot episode, I, Darren, Take This Witch, Samantha, Mother, Meet What's His Name, and A is for Aardvark. I've probably mishmashed all those episodes together, but there you go. And so it also comes with a documentary, Behind the Magic, a documentary about the making of the series, featuring actor David Mandel, who played Adam Stevens. That would have been later in the series. They had no kids in these first couple of series, I believe. I think Tabitha was born. Tabitha was born first, and she wasn't born until the coloured versions, I think. It was pretty early on, though. It was like the second, third season that she was born. So the documentary also includes Bewitched historian, and we'll skip all that, and the guest star Eric Scott and Chris York, son of Dick York. The Magic Unveiled, a 2-part featurette about the series from 2005, but it comes with a Magic Unveiled 2-part featurette about the series, Bewitched, Bothered, and Bloopered featurette on continuity errors in season 2 from 2005. So that's all the extras on this particular set. If you want to have a look at what the actual discs, I didn't actually show you the insides of the discs. So the inside of the discs are nicely done. This one has got Darren in his cartoon form, and they've all pretty much got cartoon forms. So this one's got, no, that's more Darren. This one. So this one's got Samantha on the front. There we go. There's that. So the series itself is nice to have. I know that it was broadcast a lot here in Tasmania during the mid-90s. Pretty much from the mid-90s onwards, it was on constantly. Like constantly. But the like I've said about that is the broadcast versions they're using old tapes that they've had laying around for the longest time, and they've deteriorated over time, and these are all taken from the original negatives, so they will never ever wear. And that's the way I like it, and that's the way that it should be. So a lovely box set from Viavision Entertainment, and well worth your effort and time and money. It's quite expensive. It's not as expensive as the I Dream of Jeannie, but like I said, it's only 2 seasons. Funny I should mention this today, because Viavision have just announced that in May, Bewitched seasons 3 and 4 are to be released, and they are the first full colour on film, not recolorized classics to be coming out on Blu-ray. There's no mention of extras at the moment. We'll find out that, I'm sure, at a later date, more closer to the actual launch. And I can't wait. I'm actually looking forward to it. It's something else that I'm looking forward to. I'm really hoping that they release the next Carry On series as well, but that's by the by. But yeah, well worth it. If you can get it, you can get it. I can't tell you if it is region free. I like to try and tell that to my subscribers, but unfortunately there's no mention of this whatsoever. So anyway, that's Bewitched, the series 1 and 2. So I hope you liked that. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Please comment down below if you've ever seen Bewitched before, or if you've never ever seen it. I've never ever seen the movie. There was a remake or reboot of the movie. It was a bit strange. I never got to see that. Just really never grabbed me. I just felt, and plus it's got Nicole Kidman in it, and no. Anyway, please let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. I shall see you all again next time. Who am I? I'm Matt Pott, and I'll see ya.